Today I'm going to be talking about how you can connect your printer in different ways to your various devices, what's the best option for you, and whether you should be doing something different with your printer connection. So stay tuned and we'll get right into it. Hey YouTube, what is going on? Brandon here with another printer video. Today I'm going to be talking about different ways you can connect to your printer, different options that you might have, and whether you should be doing something different or not. So first off, this is 100% preference, because if you're doing the oldest way to connect a printer to a computer, you're still okay. However, you might be missing out on some capabilities that you may benefit from. Before I get into the subject matter, I did want to talk about the Best Printers Cleaning Kit. This is a product I sell on my channel. This is what I focus on selling primarily. It fixes printers that are not printing a certain color or have choppy prints. There will be a link for this product in the description below. If you're not able to print, you know someone that's not able to print currently, hopefully this product ends up helping you out in some way. Your purchase does help support the channel and it supports me, so your purchases are greatly appreciated. If this video ends up being helpful, please make sure to like, comment below if you have any questions at all. And if you want more videos like this, make sure to subscribe. I do come out with a variety of different videos, all related to printers, and I hope that that ends up being helpful and a resource to you. Now, the first way that you connect a printer to a PC or a laptop is with a USB cable. As basically, there is a connecting side that connects directly to the printer. Most printers will have this kind of port on the back of the printer. And then you're gonna have a USB that should fit right into a laptop, into a PC. That's as far back as I wanna go, because I believe there were maybe 1 or 2 different methods of connecting before USB. This is in the last 10 years. But connecting with USB is perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It is good. And whenever I do videos where I am doing a print quality test, I usually will use a USB cable only. I won't connect wirelessly, which is the next way to connect that we'll talk about. And that's simply because a lot of times it's a little bit more reliable. It's faster. In the moment, you don't have to connect wirelessly. You don't have to go through inputting a password. You just connect one end to the printer and the other end to your laptop or PC, and you're ready to go. Now, I will say, if you have the option of connecting both wirelessly and with your USB to your main PC that is in the home, I would do it if I was you, just because sometimes if the wireless is interrupted, you do have a backup with the USB. Now, you may only be using the USB when you could be using wireless. With wireless, you're able to connect a tablet, an iPhone. If you wanted to connect your MacBook, all 3 of these devices, if I wanted to connect wirelessly, I'm able to do that. If I'm in the next room and I want to print directly from my phone from an email, I'm able to print wirelessly. If you have a guest that comes over and they have their iPad that they're working on and they want to print directly from the iPad, they're able to do that. They can connect wirelessly. Now, I will leave the actual instructions of how to connect wirelessly to each person, because there could be 10 different people watching with 10 different printers and 10 different ways to connect. However, I will say, with a simple Google search, if you've lost the owner's manual, go on Google, search up how to connect wirelessly, and then input your printer model, and you should have, some results that come up, and you should be able to have the instructions, and you may even be able to get the owner's manual and PDF version through Google. From there, you can do the same thing if you want to connect your mobile device to the printer and you've set up wireless printing on your printer, but now you need to connect your devices. You can do the same thing with Google. How do I connect my smartphone to the printer wirelessly? So I did want this video to be very much scratching the surface. I don't want to get too much into explaining much more past this point, simply because there is so much more you can do on your own, and because there are so many different instructions for different printers. But I did want to cover the subject because I myself use both. My primary PC, I use a USB cable, but then for the rest of my devices, they are all connected to the printer. So if I'm in another room, or if I'm in this room and I want to just print from my laptop and not from my PC, I can do that. I have that option. If I'm in the kitchen and I want to, and I'm eating dinner and I come across an email, for some reason I'm checking my email while I'm eating, and I want to print it right in that moment, I can hit a few buttons, print it, and it will print up here, and I can come and get it the next day, the next morning. I can check on it just so I don't forget. And I have found that to be extremely beneficial. However, if I was only connected to USB, I would have to come up to my office, sit here for a few minutes, you know, go through the whole process of going into my email. Instead, I can just streamline it with my cell phone. If I'm with my iPad, I can print directly from my iPad. So the purpose of this video is I know there are many people that are only doing USB still. They have not completely shifted over to wireless. I hope that I gave you some guidance in where to go to look up that information to be able to connect your printer wirelessly to your devices. It's a simple Google search. This may seem like a very simple video, but I know it's gonna help somebody out there. And I will say there are some printers that are not coming with USB ports anymore, that they are only wireless. So that is the direction we are headed, a wireless printer economy, if you want to call it that. There will always be the older models laying around somewhere, but the newer printers are coming out only wireless, especially with HP and Canon's apps that they have for your cell phone, that you can pretty much manage the entire printer from an app. That's another thing you may want to consider. If your printer model is compatible with the printer brand app, download that app and connect it, because you really will be able to get some information on how to connect wirelessly, how to connect your cell phone to the printer, and you can pretty much control everything from that general app. You can print photos from your phone. You just have a lot of different options, and that's really something you will want to consider if you're not already doing it. That's the purpose of this video, is for those that are not already doing the wireless situation. Hopefully this video gives you a little bit of courage to delve into it. Maybe it'll help you streamline some of the things that you're needing to do on a daily basis. If you've watched until the end of the video, I do greatly appreciate it. Again, there will be a link in the description below for the Best Printers Cleaning Kit. This helps support the channel. This helps support me. This helps support me being in this office and shooting these videos. So your purchases are greatly appreciated. If you even remotely think you know someone that needs this product, share the main video that is on my channel when you go to my channel page. That fully describes what the product is, what it does, and if it applies to you or someone you know. Again, any questions at all, comment that below. Again, make sure to like this video. If you want more videos like this, subscribe to this channel. That's really all I have for today. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.